Hello and welcome, and today we are going to be introducing you to all of the animals that we currently have out here on the farm, or the soon-to-be farm. So let's just go ahead and get started. We'll start with the oldest and then we'll go to the youngest. Charlie, or Bubby, is 14, almost 15 years old. He was my very first dog. He is a Yorkie Shih Tzu mix. You wouldn't be able to tell that because he spent a lot of time with a white German Shepherd growing up, so he thinks he's bigger than all the other dogs. This is Jax. Jax is 7. He is they call him a Victorian Bulldog. That's what he was told when my mom got him. So my mom actually got Jax and Charlie. They were kind of my childhood dogs a little bit. But they live with us now. But Jax is 3/4 English with 1/4 American. So he is not quite as stout, not quite as short, and not quite as built as a full-blooded English. Are you a good dog? Are you so pretty? So Apple here is 2, she's gonna be 3 next year, but next summer. So Apple Girl is a very, very good dog. She's very, very sweet. She has a lot of energy. She is a purebred boxer. She's the only one of our dogs that is a purebred. All of our other dogs are mixed in some way. Well, Jasper and his litter they are the children of our neighbor's dog. She had a litter, and she kind of brought a couple over to us. She kind of wandered into our yard, and a couple of her puppies followed her. And
Jasper, and at the time we called her Curly.
Was it Curly?
Yeah, Curly and Jasper are the ones that came over.
So all in all, it turned out to be 6 puppies. And after, I think took us like 3 hours, we decided we can foster them, because he had them in a dog house with the mama. And, he just really wanted to find the owner. He just really wanted to find all of them homes. So we're like, okay, they can come stay with us, because was really cold at that time, at least for the babies. So we fostered them, found them all homes, drove them to their forever homes and all that. And Jasper's the one we ended up keeping. And then we have little Obi-Wan Kenobi cat. Come here, Obi.
He's our 7-month-old now.
Yeah, he's little. He's a baby. We got him in March. But yeah, the reason we got Obi, the reason he's so young and all that, is that we had a cat and she got out and it didn't end well. To be honest, we don't really know what happened. We did find her not alive outside. For a fenced-in area in a subdivision, yes, a doggy door is really nice, especially with you're busy and the dogs maybe. It was very convenient when we were in a subdivision in Indiana, but right now, because we don't have a perfectly fenced-in yard and we do have so much land that other animals can find their way onto, after Ari, what's the name of my cat? After Ari died, and after the dogs brought in a dead chicken, not even one of our chickens, just a random dead chicken, don't even know where it came from. Yeah, we were done with that.
We do have wild chickens in the area, so.
Yeah. Wow. And these butterflies are just crazy out here. Ooh, so many of them. All right, starting with our poultry, we have chickens, ducks, but our oldest here are these big guys here. So we got all of these black ones and orange ones at the same time. Biggest one we have right now is that boy over there. We have 2 roosters. Well, we actually have 6 roosters, but we have a couple off doing a little mission work right now. But let's start off with that guy over there. His name is Reginald, or Reggie. He is the big rooster. He is the big guy. He is the large man in charge. He is the one who will cock-a-doodle-doo in the morning. He is a midnight Moran, just like Frankie is here too, and so is Chonko. So Frankie is another rooster, Chonko is a hen. They are all midnight Morans. And then we have our 2-star ladies. They are Golden Comets, and that one over there is Petunia. And this one over here is Olympia. Now Petunia is named Petunia because she had a little patootie on her Petunia when she was little. Had to have her get fixed up and everything like that. Had to section her off for a little while. And then Olympia is named Olympia because she thinks she's in the Olympics and she was our escape artist. So I'm gonna get closer over there, but that little brown guy over there, he is an Easter egger. He is another one of our roosters, and originally his name was Potato, but he has now become One-Eyed Willie, and I'll tell you the story of him in a minute. This is our chicken area. It's a chicken like stationary area. It doesn't move. It's in the ground, fully there. We have a netting up top to protect from hawks, which has worked out so far in our favor. And then we've got this big area with some trees we left in there for roosting and things like that. Our chicken coop is built into the side of our garage here, which also works as our shop, wood shop, that sort of thing. Me and Wyatt dug out this pond, and actually this weekend we are going to be emptying it out and putting in a fountain to help keep it clean, because right now it is icky, icky, icky. Wyatt fixed up this trash can with little spouts, you can see there, and we put their pellets in there. They are on egg layer pellets, and then over there we have this cage here. It's a dog cage, but we use it for the babies. Now the babies we had 11, we lost one unfortunately, but we still have 10. 10 little chickens that we got in July. We got these guys in March. Those guys also in March, a couple weeks later. And then the ducks, I think, in about June. Let's go over here. Sorry about the wind. I'm trying to protect you from the wind, but I don't think I'm doing a very good job of it. See that my dogs have kind of worked a path around here. So here are our ducks. Kind of hard to see with this. But we have 5 ducks. One of them does have a little bit of a limp. It was something that we have no idea what happened, but he just doesn't walk on it. We think that we have 4 males and 1 female. Perfectly fine. We weren't really raising them for eggs. These guys think I have food, so they're hanging out with me. But yeah, the ducks are really nice. They are very stinky. This is their nest over here. And all of the babies are inside. Potato is their kind of foster parent right now. The adoptive dad. He takes care of the babies. And these guys, we were worried about the large chickens and the small chickens, so we kept them isolated for 8 weeks after we got the baby chickens before we introduced them, but we did have them out here separated off so they could smell each other, get to know each other, that sort of thing. So Potato has a fun story. We got 5 Easter eggers from a local feed farm supply that we like to go to. They were supposed to be pullets. They all turned out to be roosters, unfortunately, but the people at the feed store are really nice. They gave us a free bag of feed for it. So, but Potato was one of them. They got out from where they were, which was back out here. This is our backyard. We do have a garage at the back. Out here in the back, they got out. My cat was out, and my cat kind of got him a little bit. Luckily, my dog, Apple, which you'll meet in a minute, Apple was able to chase my cat off of the chicken. And Apple has this thing where she likes to chase the chickens, but she doesn't hurt the chickens. She just likes to hold them so far. We haven't let her get so far as to try and take a bite yet. So out here we have this is the back of the house, the back run. Over here you see we've got a big pile of building supplies, vinyl siding, hardy plank siding, and metal sheet from when we had our siding and roofing done. But back here we have my little garden bed that I made, and I'll introduce you to some chickens we've got out here. So we did lose one of our Easter eggers, which was unfortunate. However, he just kind of disappeared more than anything. But these are the 3 that are left. So that's Athena, who we thought was a girl. And then we have, oh no, this is Athena, that's Chanel. And then we have Kiwi underneath there. They are all Easter eggers. Easter eggers are beautiful birds compared to some of the other chickens. They are very beautifully colored. And they are supposed to lay, well, the hens are supposed to lay multicolored eggs. Well, like light blue, light green, yellow, even pink. So that's why I wanted Easter eggers. But I got no Easter egger hens, so I guess it wasn't meant to be. So right now we're kind of in between seasons. This was what's left over from what I grew, or what I tried to grow in the spring and in the summer. So you can tell a lot of it doesn't look like it grew all summer. There's a lot of pots and things like that that are completely empty. But I'll go over with that at a different video. But for the chickens, introducing our chickens, these guys are our mission chickens. So roosters don't really serve a purpose when it comes to egg laying, and these guys in particular, the Easter eggers, do not have the better temperament. They don't have the temperament of the Morans or the Comets, the Browns or the Baird Rock, at least not these guys. So we let the 2 Midnight Moran roosters hang out because they have a really, really great temperament. They protect the hens, they keep them safe, keep them in line, that kind of thing. These guys just kind of bullied the hens. So we were worried that they were stunting the egg production, so we brought them out here. But yeah, so I kind of let them out here, pick clean everything that was left over, and let them mulch it up, let them poop, let them turn this area, which is now a nice, rich, dark brown color and not so much sand. So while the chickens out front eat primarily their pellets and some grubs and other things that they find on the ground, these guys eat entirely food scraps, grubs, and shrubs. So to recap, that is 4 dogs, Charlie, Jax, Apple, and Jasper. And we have 1 cat, Obi-Wan Kenobi. We have 5 ducks and a total of 19 chickens. And hopefully that won't be all of the animals we have. We are thinking about getting goats and expanding more as we grow on our farm. But for right now, we are happy as one big happy family, and I hope you enjoyed, and we will see you in the next video. Bye!